Yeah, here's the thing. This right here I'm dedicating to the people, you know what I'm saying, that's locked up, been in jail, been to prison, or in jail currently. Yeah, no, I've been there, I've been locked up, just got out. I ain't proud of it, it's nothing to be proud of. But I'm speaking on behalf of those, you know what I'm saying, that's currently incarcerated, whether it be via jail or prison. Here's the thing. Y'all need to keep it real with them. Because there's nothing worse than being in jail or being in prison and you by yourself. Now, I'm one of the fortunate, blessed ones who had a family and friends who were able to be there for me when needed. Like I said, there's nothing to be proud of. But what I'm saying is, if you got a family member, you got a loved one that is going to prison or is in jail or going to jail, don't tell them that you're going to be there for them. You're going to stick by their side. Then when they get in jail, you know, you don't answer their phone call, you don't respond to any letters they send. I understand, most people are gonna be like, well, they should have never went to jail and they should have never went to prison, which is right. Things happen to people, whether they do it on purpose or just unfortunate mistakes. But the thing about it is it happens. And when you're locked up, you depend on your family, you depend on your friends, you depend on your spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, or wife. You depend on that. You're by yourself. Even though you got people in there with you, like as far as being locked up with you, you're really by yourself. And if you don't have nobody to stick by your side, it's lonely, and it's depressing. I've seen it firsthand. People get on the phone and sit there depressed because nobody's answering. They got no money in their canteen so they can buy things, so they starve. They go to court and nobody's in the courtroom with them, or they're in prison and you know no letters are coming in, no visitations, no money, nothing. It's lonely. So I told them, I'll be their voice or whatever because I've been there. I'm just speaking on behalf of me, local. I'm in Florida, but I know this goes on nationwide, maybe even worldwide. People swear to God that they're gonna be there for someone when they get locked up, and in all honesty, they don't. And it's sad because they're by themselves. Y'all don't know what it's like to be there. On the outside, you go about your daily life, it ain't nothing. Days go by. But when you're inside, it's the opposite. Time creeps by, and you're constantly already getting told what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. And you're an adult, and it sucks because you have to deal with that. And you really would love to see someone be there for you. So all those people who's got people in there, trust me when I tell you, it hurts when you ain't got nobody being there. Like I said, thank God I have a family. Thank God I got friends. But for those who don't, or have family and stuff out there that leaves them in the dark and everything, think about it. Put yourself in their shoes for a moment. Imagine if it was you. Not even being loud, but imagine if, everyone in your family, everyone disowns you. You know, imagine how it would feel. So like I say, put yourself in their shoes for a moment before you just disown them and forget about them. I'm being honest. I'm keeping it real. You know, I've seen it, like I said, and I know it hurts them. I see that. I see that. I see them watch other people, get people to come and see them, have people seeing them and able to go order food because of the family or friends or loved ones, being able to get on the phone and receive letters. They go to court and they got family in court, standing by their side, rooting and hoping and praying that they can get out, and they don't have it. I used to hear people, cry about being alone at court, and their family not showing up, or being alone in jail, no one picking the phone up, no one, they don't even care about the money. All they care about is someone being there, coming to see them, answering the phone, writing letters to, you know. So before y'all just, like I just said, before y'all disown them, just think about it. They still are the person you cared about before they went in there. You should continue to care about them while they're in there, because yes, people do make mistakes. Regardless, they do make mistakes. Things happen. Not everyone is fortunate. There are people who make a living out of doing criminal activities. But there are some people who get caught up in get caught up in mistakes, get caught up in, people running game on them, get caught up in something stupid, and boom, they're locked up. They can't get bonded out, and they're stuck, and they're depressed, and they can't even. I see it. I see bonds, $100 bonds to get out, 100 to get out. Can't even afford that. Nobody will come and bond them out. I'm blessed to a family that looked out and got me out, but it hurts me to see that. With people who got bonds and they can't get out, people who sit there hungry at night. Trust me, they don't feed enough in there. They feed literally just enough for an average adult who does nothing. Literally. So imagine that. You literally just get fed just enough. You get trays that are 1 foot by 6 inches by maybe 3, 4 inches deep. And that's all you eat 3 times a day. And your last meal is at 5 p.m. Then your next meal comes at 4 a.m. Or, imagine if you're sitting there, that's how it is. And you got to sit all night, and be hungry. You watch other people eat because they got food coming in and what have you. It hurts. Like I said, I was blessed by God to have a family that made sure I was okay, and I made mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, Don't disown someone because of a mistake. Because at any given moment in time, you can make the same mistake or another mistake that gets you caught up in a situation, and you would have to deal with no one caring. So, I know I'm probably gonna get no views, or people are probably just gonna scoff at me, probably make fun of me, probably comment about how much of an idiot I'm being. I'm not even doing this for millions or just to go viral. No, I'm just saying this to keep it real because I made a promise to some people that I was locked up with that I was gonna be honest. I'm not proud of being locked up, but you know what? I'm gonna be a voice to the voiceless, to those who want to say something but are afraid to say something or can't say something. I want to, I promised a few people. I'm not trying to promise the world. I'm just making a promise to keeping a promise for a few people who sit in there and don't have anyone, who are giving me phone numbers to call their mothers and call their fathers or call their families to you know send them money and come see them, or they get sentenced to go to prison, and their family disowns them because they're going to prison, and they're by themselves, and I have to get out and I make phone calls to try to get the family, to get the friends, to get the loved one to come see them and come to court, or come to visitations and money, and they don't care. And the person's get out of jail and they gotta walk 2 3 hours because they don't have nobody coming to pick them up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just be keeping it real. Just for those who just disown people, before you do, just think about it for a second. Imagine if it was you. Imagine if it was you in a situation, not necessarily the same, but let's say you was in a bad situation, and you were alone and you needed help. It would hurt. I don't care if you're an adult or not. No matter how old you are, with being a kid or an adult, you do have feelings, and you do get hurt, and that's exactly what happens. These guys and these women are hurt because they don't have nothing and no one, and just